Notice: this document describes a recently discovered anomaly and is subject to revision. Item number: SCP-4829. Index: Umbryo. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures updated 9/20/2072. Standard Class 4 Nearby Celestial Object Disinformation Protocols and Image Doctoring Protocols apply. Containment personnel are to remain in Uranus's orbit and monitor SCP-4829's state. In the event that SCP-4829's containment staff deem neutralization necessary, one instance of SCP-2501-EX will be immediately delivered to them from orbital storage by MTF Mu-119 Red Squadron. Image: SCP-4829 prior to 9/19/2072 in false color spectroscopy left and real color right. Description: SCP-4829 is Uranus's moon, Umbryo. SCP-4829 repeatedly generates large, flower-like structures made of ice or rock along its surface. Each of these structures measures up to 40 kilometers tall and moves rhythmically for several months before sinking back below the surface. Routine probes determined that beneath the ice lies a gelatinous layer of dissolved hydrocarbons, proteins, and enzymes. On 9/19/2072, Foundation astronauts Chad Rowland, Vanessa Marquez, and Monica Lorenz descended from Umbryo's orbit in a lander to investigate SCP-4829's surface. The following log is transcribed from Monica Lorenz's bodycam. Begin log. The camera jolts as the lander touches down on Umbryo's surface. Rowland:
Mission Control, this is Skywalker. We've landed half a kilometer from one of the structures.
Mission Control: Roger, Skywalker, we copy. Excellent job.
Stepping out.
Rowland opens the airlock and climbs onto the ladder. Marquez:
Performing thruster diagnostics. Stand by.
Rowland descends the ladder and steps onto the surface, with Lorenz following on the ladder.
Surface appears. What the fuck?
Lorenz:
Are you alright?
Rowland sinks into the regolith up to his knees, and his spacesuit dissolves. His body balloons and stretches into an ellipsoid shape as his skin becomes translucent white.
Oh shit. Vanessa, get us out of here.
Lorenz climbs back into the lander and disconnects Rowland's tether, throwing the remaining length out of the lander. Rowland sinks further into the surface and bursts, spreading white liquid across several square meters of ice. The liquid is pulled into the surface and the ground shakes. Lorenz closes the lander door.
Fuck. 3, 2, 1, ignition.
The camera feed shakes as the lander takes off. End log. Postscript: as Lorenz and Marquez returned to orbit, the surface of SCP-4829 cracked along the equator, causing vast amounts of lunar material to fall into the widening chasm. SCP-4829 continued to crack until it fully split into two identical, smaller instances of itself. Update 9/21/2072. SCP-4829 is currently thousands of small moons attached to each other in a spherical arrangement, dividing roughly every 13 hours. Orbital data shows SCP-4829's constituent objects to be composed of cytoplasm, surrounded by shells of ice and rock. Update 9/23/2072. Individual lunar structures now number beyond 20,000. SCP-4829 remains roughly the same size. Update 10/11/2072. SCP-4829's object decays further, causing it to fall into the E-ring, Uranus's brightest ring. The ring material rearranges, sheathing SCP-4829 in a diffuse cloud while a stream of ice particles extends down to connect SCP-4829 with Uranus's atmosphere. Gas from the atmosphere flows up the ice stream, covering SCP-4829 further. Update 11-14-2072. SCP-4829 has deformed and is no longer spherical. Sensors indicate a rhythmic, repeating vibration generated by SCP-4829's core at a rate of 110 through 120 beats per minute.